the only thing shocking to me about finding out that he was sending COVID tests to Vladimir Putin, who you would think that as an adversary of the United States of America, as even a competitor in the oil and gas industry to the United States of America, you would think that you would want him to get COVID, and stop considering dictators as your pals, as your buddies, as your friends, especially when they're occupying portions of Ukraine when you're president of the United States. However, set that aside. The shocking thing about that story is that Donald Trump helped anybody. That's the shocking part, that Donald Trump knew that testing was a smart thing to be doing for COVID because he told us to stop testing. Don't you remember? Yeah, he said that we should stop testing, that the only reason why the cases were going up, that the numbers of cases were going up is because the testing was being done. And if we just would stop the testing, we wouldn't have new cases every single day. Sure, we'd see people dying, and sure, they wouldn't have room for them at the hospital, and sure, they wouldn't have room for them at the morgue, and we would still have had refrigerated freezer trucks keeping the bodies cold, so that, they didn't decompose and smell bad in the city. But the testing was the problem, right? This is the kind of leadership that people still crave, that they still want, need, and have to have. I'm telling you right now, the only surprising thing is that he actually helped anybody. Anybody. Now, I'm not surprised it was a fellow, oligarch, or it was an autocrat. Not surprised that that's who he picked to help, but that he helped somebody is a kind of a noteworthy scenario. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to randyrhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.